This many.
Welcome, creators. Today we're exploring Tinkercad, a free browser-based tool developed by Autodesk, the industry leader in 3D design. Tinkercad is a powerful tool perfect for students and educators alike, offering a user-friendly platform for 3D modeling, electronics, and coding without the need for downloads or installations. My name's Jess.
My name is Sandy, and we're with the ASH program here at the Benteh STEAM Academy in the heart of Wasilla, Alaska. We teach students how to develop their ideas through the engineering design process and empower them to bring those ideas to life through 3D printing, laser cutting and etching, or using a CNC machine. Today, Jess is going to help us get started with Tinkercad by showing us how to make an educator account and to start our own online classroom so our students have a safe place to explore and design.
Thanks, Sandy. Let's get into it. One of our favorite features of Tinkercad is that it's all online. All you need to access this incredibly powerful software is just the internet and a web browser. There's no downloads needed, and you can access your designs anywhere you're able to log on. So let's open up a web browser and head over to tinkercad.com. If you're having trouble accessing the site, you may need to talk to your school district's IT department to make sure that Tinkercad isn't restricted. Now that we're at Tinkercad's homepage, let's navigate up to the top right corner and click Sign Up. You should see the Start Tinkering page asking how you plan to use Tinkercad. Since we're educators, let's click on Educators, Start Here. This should take us to the Student Safety and Moderation page. Tinkercad is really educator-friendly and prioritizes student safety. Here, it explains Tinkercad's default safe mode for their online classrooms. Feel free to read through this disclosure at your leisure, and we'll talk more about safe mode later in the video. For now, let's click Continue to start making my educator account. If you're an educator, go ahead and click the box and check I agree. So here it gives you a few options for signing up. You can sign up using an email address, or you can use one of these options if you have Google, Apple, or Microsoft Classroom. The only option I would not recommend is Facebook. For now, I'm going to sign up with my email account. Go ahead and confirm your region and enter your date of birth to verify that you're an adult, and then click Next. Now enter the email address you want to use for your account. And then let's enter in our new password, check the I agree box, and click Create Account. And then congratulations, we've just created our new Tinkercad Educator Account. You can choose to receive emails from Tinkercad if you prefer. They can be useful sometimes if you want to receive updates on if they made any changes to the software. Otherwise, you can uncheck this box and click Done. This should bring you to your new account home screen. On the left, you'll see a tab for Classes, where you'll find all the classrooms you've created, Designs, where your individual designs are saved, and Tutorials, where you can see what tutorials you've completed or are in the process of completing. Let's go ahead and click on the Classes tab and create our new class together. You can name your class however you like, but here at ASH, we teach students from across the state of Alaska, so we like to use a classroom name format to help us stay organized. Something like a school name, class name, and a date. You're welcome to follow this format to help you stay organized too. Next, choose your class grade. Because our classes generally have a variety of students at different grade levels, we usually choose Other, but feel free to choose what's best for your needs. Now let's choose the subject that your class correlates best with. If you're a math teacher and you're having your students design using geometry, you might choose mathematics. Or if you're designing tools like forceps, you might choose science. For today, I'm going to choose design, and use your discretion to choose what's right for you. Once you're done, go ahead and click Create Class. Now you should see your new class added to your list of classes. Any classes that you create will be added here. Let's click on the class we just created, and it should bring you to your class information page. Now let's add some students to the classroom. Go ahead and click Add Students. Here you can enter in their names one at a time, or you can click on Paste a List of Students and enter them in all at once and have their nicknames automatically generated for you. Just be sure to enter in each student's name, one per line, and include at least a last name initial if you have multiple students with the same name so you can tell them apart. Once you've completed your roster, our favorite way to share the login information with our students is to click on Class Roster, and then we print this out, cut it up, and give each student a paper slip that includes all the information that they need to log on. You can also click on the class link and email this link to your students, whatever works best for you. Remember that safe mode I mentioned earlier? Here is where you can choose to have safe mode turned on or off for your whole class. Tinkercad has an online community, but by default, Tinkercad enables safe mode for all new classes. This keeps the students' designs private, prevents students from searching for designs beyond what you choose for your staff favorites, limits the gallery or other profile views, it limits students from modifying their profile except for things like their screen name, and hides some community shapes in the shape library that we'll see when we enter the 3D workplane in a future video tutorial. This is to keep our students safe and limit distractions so they have an easier time staying focused and on task. Now that we've created our account, we've set up our classroom, and we've added our student roster, we're ready to start adding activities for our students to start creating in their own 3D design space. Check out our next video in the Tinkercad series where we dive into creating these activities and get more familiar with the basics of navigating the 3D workplane. We hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll catch you in the next one. And remember to always keep creating.
Kuya Nakbak for coming, and see you next time.